Good morning, class. Today's math lesson is lesson 34. We're going to divide with zeros in the quotient. Our power-up is a division. Power-up, D7. 25 divided by 5 is 5. 27 divided by 3 is 9. 24 divided by 3 is 8. 9 divided by 9 is 1. 12 divided by 3 is 4. 16 divided by 4 is 4. 10 divided by 2 is 5. 42 divided by 6 is 7. 28 divided by 4 is 7. 0 divided by 6 is 0. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 35 divided by 5 is 7. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 15 divided by 3 is 5. 54 divided by 6 is 9. 16 divided by 2 is 8. 72 divided by 8 is 9. 30 divided by 5 is 6. And 21 divided by 3 is 7. 9 divided by 3 is 3. 81 divided by 9 is 9. 40 divided by 5 is 8. 20 divided by 4 is 5. 56 divided by 7 is 8. 18 divided by 2 is 9. 36 divided by 6 is 6. 56 divided by 8 is 7. 12 divided by 2 is 6. 42 divided by 7 is 6. 48 divided by 6 is 8. 14 divided by 2 is 7. 36 divided by 4 is 9. 24 divided by 4 is 6. 45 divided by 5 is 9. 8 divided by 2 is 4. 18 divided by 3 is 6. 63 divided by 7 is 9. 32 divided by 4 is 8. And 64 divided by 8 is 8. We're on page 211 in your textbooks. Problem letter A says, how many years in a half a century and a half a decade? Century, centa, cents, 100. What's half of 100? So 100 divided by 2. Hopefully we know that that is 50 years. Now decagon, 10-sided, 10, half of a decade, half of 10 is 5. 5 years. B. Now remember, you can always look those up in your lesson that we dealt with the year and the leap year and the calendar and the month and the time. All right. B says round 48 to the nearest 10. Ding, ding, ding. Round 48. 1 through 4, I don't get no more. 5 through 9, round up 1 time. So we got 48. First thing we're going to do is underline the 4, look back at the 8. Then we're going to ask ourselves, is that 1 through 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's an 8. 5, 6, 7, 8, round up 1 time. That tells 4 that we got enough to move up to a 5, and everything after that is a 0. 50. All right, C says 1 roll of pennies equals 50 cents. 8 rolls of pennies is how many? So we're going to take 50 cents times 8. 8 times 0 is 0, and 8 times 5 is 40. Now, this was 400 cents, or we can change it by stomping it out. 1, 2, decimal point. And then that equals $4.00. Don't forget your decimal point. D says 4 quarters is $1. How many quarters equals $25? So we have $25 times 4 quarters per dollar. 4 times 5 is 20. 0 down, 2 up. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 2 more is 10. 100 quarters. All right, letter E, 50% of $50. When I say 50%, you say 1/2. Good, 1/2 of $50. $50 divided by the bottom number. 2 goes into 5 2 times. 2 times 2 is 4, and you subtract, you get 10. How many times does 2 go into 10? 5 times, so half of 50 is 25, not percent, sorry, $25. F says 10% of 50. When I say 10%, you say 1/10 of, divide by the bottom number. How many times does 10 go into 50? How many times does 1 go into 5? 5 times, not 5%, $5. G says Cassius walked 1,420 feet to go to the park. Then he walked another 300 feet to the pond. How far did Cassius? All together, I like to say, because it's just a big old addition problem. 1,420 plus 300 more feet. 0 plus is 0. 2 plus 0 is 2. 4 plus 3 is 7. And 1 plus nothing is 1. And my label should be feet. Calculations across the problem. Bottom. 3 times 8 equals 24. 24 plus 1 equals 25. 25 times 2 equals 50 cents, or 50. Minus 1 will give you your 49, which makes sense, divided by 7, because that equals 7. Divide by 7 again, and your answer is a whopping 1. Uno. 1. All right. Problem solving, problem of the day. Choosing a problem solving strategy to solve this problem. If a coin is flipped twice, it may land heads, then heads, heads then tails, tails then heads, or tails then tails. If a coin is flipped 3 times, what's the possible order in which it could land? All right, so here comes our coin tree again. I'm going to put a little 1 here, a little 2 here, a little 3 here, and a T for totals. So flip a coin, you could get heads or tails. All right, good. So first flip, I could get a head, or I could get a tail. Well, if I got a head and I'm going to flip that coin again, flip it again. You only got 2 choices. You get a head or a tail. Well, if I got the tail the first time, I'm going to flip that coin a second time. I could get a head or a tail. And this is what the book said 2 times. You could get a head, 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 tail, tail, head, or tail, tail. Now we're going to flip it a third time. So on each one of these flips, you could have 2 arrows coming out of it. This is my tree. And then I'm going to have a head or a tail. You flip it again, it could be a head or a tail. You flip it again, it could be a head or a tail. You flip it again, it could be a head or a tail. That's your only 2 choices when you flip a coin, a head or a tail. Well, now we're going to head, head, head is your first one. These are our totals. Head, head, head. And your next one is head, head, tail. Head, head, tail. Now I'm done going up there because I went to both of those. Let's go across the bottom. Head, tail, head. Yes, what can I do for you?
Hi, I have a parent here, Penny. To see you.
That's awesome. I know she's coming. I have 1 minute left on this video, then I'll be down to get her.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. And then I can have head, tail, tail. All right, so that took care of all the top ones. Now let's go to the bottom. Everyone should start with a tail. Tail, head, head. Tail, head, tail. Tail, tail, head. And tail, tail, tail. Now, if we do it right, it should sound like this. Head, 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 4 heads. Tail, 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 4 tails. If we do it right, and the second one's going down, we should have 2 in a row. Head, head, tail, tail. Head, head, tail, tail. And then the last one sounds really strange and almost a tongue twister. Here it comes. Head, tail, head, tail. Head, tail, head, tail. Whew. Let's see if we answered our question now. If a coin is flipped 3 times, what are the possible orders in which it could land? Here are all the possible orders it could land. Now some kids are like, what does that mean, Mr. Bauer? So I brought 3 pennies today because I'm loaded. I got lots of pennies in my life. Okay, 3 of them. I'm going to throw these down. It says head, head, head. Is that one of them? Sure enough, right here. Head, head, head. Huh. All right. Let's try something different. This time I got a, oh my goodness, I've never done it before. I got head, head, head again. Maybe they're all heads. Now it says tail, head, head. Do I have that one? Tail, head, head. Every time I throw these 3 coins, it's going to land one of those 8 ways. This one says tail, head, tail. Tail, head, tail. So you can try that at home, but no matter how many times you flip those coins, it's going to be one of these 8 ways. All right, we got some division today. Dividing across some zeros. Divide that into 6, and we'll catch you on your next video.